Bleeding Virus here with the Ghost of Ragnarok, and in this strategy guide video I'm going to show you how to make the basic tools that you're going to need that are very important that they don't give you right off the bat in the game. Now the first thing I'm going to show you how to make is going to be the mallet. This is used to actually going to be hammered out the first iron tools that you'll need to make in order to do proper production, and also used to planning buildings and doing fences. Now, first thing you want to do is you're going to want to equip your carving knife, either through the menu or have it on your tool belt, and you're going to want to take a log that you have. Now, you're going to want to go ahead and go down and go to Create, Weapons, and click on Shaft. Now, you're going to need 2 shafts made in order to go ahead and create the needed parts, because it's going to be a 2-part item. Now, after you make your shaft, I already have a couple here made, you're going to want to take one of the shafts, right click on that with your carving knife equipped, you want to go to miscellaneous, and you want to create a mallet head. Now depending on how high your carpentry skill is at this point, will depend on how easy it is for you to make the mallet head. Don't expect to be high quality since you're starting off, because the way quality works out is the quality of wood that you're working with. First it starts off with the raw tree, and then you lose a little bit of quality sometimes when you carve out stuff for making the log. Well, when you chop it up in logs, and then when you carve out the shaft itself, that's going to possibly reduce even more quality. I got lucky and made max quality out of the shaft I used. Okay, now after you have the mallet head made, what you can do is either make the mallet head or a full shaft, your active thing, active tool, and you're going to right click on the other one, go to Create, Tools, and Mallet. And this also falls underneath Carpentry for creation. The thing is, you can't use a partially depleted shaft in order to create this. You have to use a full 1 kilo shaft in order to create. And we now have a chestnut mallet. So bear in mind, you may have parts of stuff that you're not going to be able to use because you went and used it to make a tool and you have no use for it. Well, there is a use for it. Put it in the fireplace. If you no longer have a use for it, you're not going to have a use for it anytime soon. At least if it's a wood product, keep your fire going. Okay, the next part I'm going to show you how to make is a small anvil. Now, a small anvil is going to require 3 kilos of iron ore lumped together. I have a 12 kilo lump right here. The reason why you just can't sit there and use individual lumps is it doesn't have enough material in it. The game needs literally a full 3 kilos in 1 lump. So you're going to have to heat it up to glowing hot heat and combine the lumps until you have at least a bare minimum of 3 kilos. So once you have a glowing hot, glowing iron, you're going to activate your mallet, you're going to right click on the iron, go to your tools, you're going to create a small anvil. Now, depending on the quality of your mallet and your skill, it may take several tries in order to create the anvil. And I got lucky and managed to make one of us halt the production of the other anvil, so you can either hit escape or you can hit the stopper menu at the top here. I have now created a small anvil. Now, in order to create the next tool that you're going to need, which is a large anvil, you're going to need 10 kilos. Now, since there's a potential for me messing up and need to do a couple tries, I'm going to go ahead and lump in some, combine up to 12 kilos here. So what I'm going to do is highlight multiple by clicking on one, holding down shift, clicking on another. That gives you the highlight, activating one of the lumps, and then right click combine. There you go. So in order to make a large anvil, I can either right click on the anvil itself and activate it and go to Create, Tools, where is it? Large nails. Try to find it here. hatchet, large clapper. Oh wait, decorations, large anvil. I forgot, it's underneath decorations. So, here you go. And this may take a couple tries. As you can see, it's actually gone from creating 15% to do a small anvil to 24% to do the large anvil. And that's because my blacksmithing skill has gone up since I made that first anvil. Now, if you end up failing, you're going to lose a little bit of material. That happens with some creation items, it doesn't happen with others. So, just be aware of that. So, and we have made ourselves a large anvil, and it's sitting right here. Now I can go ahead and pick that up, and I'm going to put that in a little bit more convenient place. Drop it right here. And that is how you make a large anvil. Now there's one item left that we need to look at creating. And I'm going to go ahead and just lump all these together for right now. And in order to work with iron, you got to make sure it's glowing from the heat. Otherwise, you can't do anything with it. Now, I need to create. We got a mallet, and that's good for working with wood. But if you're gonna improve the quality of items, you're gonna need to create the regular hammer. So, in which case, you're gonna need to. Where is it? You're gonna need to create. It's not the maul. It's like, I believe it's just a regular hammer. So, give me a sec to figure out where it's at. Or that's right, I think I have to do it right off. Yeah, I have to do it off the small anvil. So, sorry about that. Hammerhead. There it is. So, you're going to have to activate either the lump or the small anvil, and then right click on the other. And you're going to need to go to your miscellaneous, and you're going to need to click on the hammerhead. What do you know, I end up making one already. I am getting very lucky. Quite often, I don't get it on the first try. Now, it's going to be the exact same way with doing the mallet, in which case you're going to need a shaft, and you're going to need the mallet head. And then all you got to do is activate one, right click, create tools, and then make the hammer. And it'll take a moment to create. And I got it on the first try. And there you go, you have a hammer now. And these are the items you don't start off with. These are the items you're going to need to produce and improve quality, and are very important for future parts of the gameplay throughout the strategy guide. Further parts of the strategy guide in the game. Anyway, I will be signing off, and look forward for my next video. I believe I will be doing fences and how to make them for your first ability to defend against that. And I will also soon be putting out a video on how to combat, because a lot of people, when they first start out, don't know how to do the deal with combat within the game. So, good luck.